swear your mind gets away from you sometimes. But I really saw him, she swore. Honest. Yes, Violet. Mrs. Donovan closed her eyes, resting her head against her seat. Disappointed, Violet went back to the window, eager to find the mystery horses again. She saw no sign of them. With a sad huff, she laid her forehead against the hot glass, wondering if she had in fact imagined it. That's when she heard rustling above them. Violet looked around and saw that a few other passengers noticed the noise as well. Violet pushed herself to her knees, craning her neck over their many heads to see if something was happening. Bang! Shouts of surprise echoed through the compartment like an ocean wave. People fell back, women clutched their pearls, and young Violet braced herself against the headrest of her seat, staring at the back of their train car. The door, just seconds ago, had been kicked wide open. In came two bandits, bandanas covering their lower faces. The first was a colored man, a derby low on his forehead. Wire frame glasses pinched his nose. In each hand, he held a loaded six-shooter, both of which were pointed at the terrified passengers. The second, carrying a dangerous Winchester rifle, was a Chinaman, his hair long and braided down his back. He wore a cowboy's hat, the brim nearly hiding his dark eyes. "All right, y'all. Stay still and keep your hands where I can see them," the first man barked orders, leaving the passengers cowering in their seats. When the panic settled, the two slowly made their way through the compartment, eyes scanning the crowd patiently. Violet's mother grabbed her tight and pulled her into safety. Still, both frightened and fascinated, she struggled to watch. "Now," the bandit continued, "comply with our request, and we shall rid you of our presence right quick. We're looking for a Mr. Randolph Johnson." They continued to walk through the train car until they were just parallel to Violet's seat. She watched through her mother's arms as the man continued to search. Violet turned to the second. His face had not changed expression, his eyes sharper than knives. The Chinaman turned suddenly to where Violet was watching him. He didn't seem too old. Violet felt his eyes pierce into hers. Yet, as frightened as she was, she couldn't look away. Their gazes only broke when Mrs. Donovan shielded Violet with her arm. "Come now," the first bandit continued. "There's no need to try and hide, Mr. Johnson. We know you're here. We know your face. And we think you know why we're here for you." That's when he stopped, spotting a rotund gentleman near the front row. "There we are." Randolph Johnson, a squat, fat fellow with an expensive suit, burst from his seat and tried to escape through the front door. But as he did, it swung open to reveal an Indian twice the size of a normal man. His face was not covered, and his features were square and serious. His black hair was tied in a knot beneath his own cap, which barely fit his huge head. Johnson, sweating, turned back and forth. Guns behind him, a beast before him. He truly had nowhere to run. Near the middle, a man began to stand, perhaps to alert the conductor or try and help himself. But with a cock of his rifle, the Chinaman kept him at bay. "Keep still." His voice, Violet immediately noticed, was unlike a man's in every way. Why, this person was a woman. The well-meaning passenger quickly sat back down, his wife clutching his arm. The woman pulled her rifle away.